Good morning, everyone. The world is coming to the aid of Turkey and Syria as the terrible earthquake has already claimed the lives of more than 6,000 people. And of course, Israel was one of the first countries to send over a delegation with relief and rescue workers. In this week's Torah portion, the Jewish people received the Torah. And when God asked the Jewish people, "Will you accept my Torah?" the Jewish people famously answer with two words: Na'aseh, yes, we will do, v'nishma, we will listen. And our rabbis talk about the meaning of Na'aseh v'nishma, that first we committed to act, and only afterwards will we understand. And there's a very deep psychological truth to this message of Na'aseh v'nishma. In life, we seek to understand first, but the truth is that sometimes taking an action opens up our pathways to greater and deeper understanding, which furthers more action and more commitment. When a person invests a part of himself into something, they become more attached and connected. And as a result of that, it leads to a deeper understanding and more of an empathetic feeling that creates a greater desire to do even more. In Hebrew, the word ahava, love, means to give, because the secret to love is the more you give, the more you love. Most people think the more you receive, the more you love. But the truth is, those we give the most to is the ones we love the most. The best example, of course, is our children. And therefore, the most important lesson in life is to take an action. Don't think, just act. And then your understanding will become even better. And therefore, when we see the world responding to the needs in Turkey, it's not enough for countries to help, but every individual has to go online and make a donation. It doesn't matter even the amount. It could be the smallest step, the smallest act, but that action will make you more in tune to the plight of the people suffering, which will lead to more involvement and more connection. The same thing is true in Judaism. Judaism is not all or nothing. Well, if I'm not going to be fully observant, I won't even do anything. No, na'aseh v'nishma. Take one action, do one mitzvah, no matter how tiny it is. Surely that mitzvah will deepen your involvement and your connection. In the 1960s, two Stanford professors conducted the following experiment. They sent volunteers to a neighborhood in California, door to door, and they said, we're doing a citizens campaign to promote safe driving. And they showed them a sign, a big sign, not a very attractive sign, that they asked them to put in their front lawn. It would only make a little hole in their lawn, saying, drive carefully. Only 17% of those asked agreed to put the sign in their front lawn. But then the volunteers went to a different neighborhood in California. And instead of asking them to put up a big sign in the lawn, they said, could you put this little sign, the size of a postcard, either in the window of your home or in your car, that says, drive carefully? And 92% said, sure, we can put this card in our window or in our car to promote safe driving. And then they went back a couple of weeks later to the same homes, the 93% that agreed to put the postcard in their window or in their car. And they said, we now have this big sign. Could you put it in your lawn? And 76% of those who were agreed to put the postcard in the window agreed to now put the sign in their front lawn. You see, once you take one step, you're more motivated and more inspired to take the next step. Na'aseh, just do a mitzvah. As the advertisement of Nike says, just do it. Once you do one good deed, it will inevitably lead to more. Have a wonderful day.